Alright, let's do this. So today, I can create systems of equations. It should really say I can create and solve, but I got excited as I was writing. So we're going to follow these steps on how to solve them. Is everybody ready? Step 1, how many unknowns do you have? So that means, what are you looking for? The unknowns are, what are you looking for? What are we trying to find? What's happening in this mammer jammer? Step 2, assign each unknown value a variable. So whatever we're looking for, it needs a variable. If we're looking for shorts, it would need an X. If we're looking for sunglasses, it would need a Y. If we're looking for potatoes, it would need a P. If we're looking for cucumbers, it would need a C. Does everybody understand?
No.
It doesn't? What don't you understand?
Said X.
It doesn't really matter what variable you assign it.
Okay.
It just says assign it a variable. Alright, write the equations that you know based on the scenario. What does the word scenario mean? Situation. So use your words. If it says sum, that means plus. If it says difference, that means subtract. If it says baby Jesus, you're going to baby Jesus it. Does everybody understand? If it says twice, what does that mean?
Twice? Two?
What does double mean?
More than one?
If I have to say something twice, how many times did I say it?
2 times.
So you would do 2 times. So if I said twice a variable, what would that be? 2 times the variable, right? If I said, well, quadruple a variable, what would quadruple be?
4 times her.
4 times. Baby Jesus. Alright, then we put both equations together, and then we solve. Are you guys ready? Now, I want to change this shoes right here, change it to shorts. And I'll zoom in for our blind people.
Thank you.
But it is on your paper in front of you. This is as far as I can zoom in without it going off the paper. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to read this and we're going to break it down part by part. Is everybody ready? So we start with Sean. And Sean bought what? What did Sean buy?
2 pairs of shorts and 1 pair of
4. Okay, that's Sean. And now let's look at Ricky. What did Ricky buy?
Ricky body ball. 1 pair of shorts.
4. And then it says, determine the price of a pair of shorts. Determine the price of a pair of sunglasses. How many pairs of shorts can you get for $100? So we're going to have 3 answers at the end. Is everybody ready? Miss Morris, do you want a copy so you don't have to write this down? Okay. Okay. All right, so let's start with Sean. Wait, first, how many things are we looking for? 2. We're looking for our and. Good. All right, assign each unknown value a variable. So what do y'all want shorts to be? X. All right, so shorts are going to be X. So what will sunglasses be? I know, life is tough. When I write, you write. Okay, let's start with Sean. Let's create an equation for Sean and what he bought. So, how many pairs of shorts did he buy? So, how many X's is that? So, I would write what else did he buy?
plus Y.
Plus Y equals 50. Awesome. Does everybody see how we got that? Does anybody not see? Alright, let's look at Ricky. What did Ricky buy? 1 pair of shorts and? Okay, so how would we write that as an equation? x plus 3y equals 50. Do we agree or disagree? Now, when we're doing word problems, the great thing about this is we can use any method to solve. So we know how to graph, we know how to substitute, and we know how to eliminate. Which one of the three do you like best? Elimination. Okay. So we're going to use elimination to solve this. Do you guys want to eliminate x or do y'all want to eliminate y? X. Okay. So we have to make these the same. What can we multiply the bottom one by to make it the same? 2. So we're going to multiply the bottom one by 2. Are we going to multiply all the things or one of the things? All of the things. Alright, what's 2 times x? What's 2 times 3y? What's 2 times 50? And then we just bring this guy over to x plus y equals 50. Is anybody alive out there? Yay! Guys, I know you're tired, but we're almost done.
It's only Tuesday.
Right, it's only Tuesday. Y'all gotta go home and take a nap. You hate school? I'm real sorry.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I was talking to one of my
3 more years here, and if you go to college, 4 more there.
I was talking to one of my college leaders and telling me how I actually like school and would prefer to go to school all year long. Looked at me like I was crazy.
We didn't have to wake up at 6.
If we got like 2 weeks, if we did year round and got 2 weeks off every 6 weeks, I would do it. To have 2 weeks away from you people.
Some systems that do it. They get 2 weeks at the end of each 9 weeks.
Yes,
3
9
weeks
weeks.
at Christmas and 6 weeks at summer.
Yes, that would be beautiful. Yeah, could do that. Have a break from you people. Now,
3 weeks?
are we eliminating x or are we eliminating y? X. So let's cover everything else up. Are those the same sign or different sign?
Same.
So are we adding or subtracting? Subtract. Same sign, subtract. So what's 2 minus 2? Cancels. What is 1y minus 6y? Negative 5y. And what's 50 minus 100? Negative 50. So what do we do from here? Divide. Divide by what?
Negative 1.
Why are we whispering at me? Y'all know I can't hear. I don't want you to.
It was really well. But you heard me, so don't worry.
Are we done? We found y. What do we need to find next? So we're going to take this y, and normally we plug it into the top, right? Does it really matter where we put it?
No.
Let's go over... Where do y'all want to go?
To the left.
To the left.
Here? Here? So that's basically this one? Okay. So let's just go here. So I'm going to write that as 2x plus what? Plus what? 10 equals... Is anybody alive?
Oh.
What does it equal?
50.
Thank you. Sweet baby Jesus in heaven. Tell me what I do now.
Yeah, that one. I'm 40. But
You guys aren't going to talk, then I'm not going to talk.
I said
I can do this whole lesson without saying anything.
Divide it on both sides.
I literally said
You
20.
get 20 and then...
I said divide 4 divided 2 is 20. You didn't hear me?
No.
The entire equation.
I did not mumble.
Now, I have a question. Is this an ordered pair, or is this telling us the price of something? It's telling us the price of something. So should we really write it as an ordered pair?
No.
Not really. We should describe our answer, right? I want you to describe your answer. So what is X? What is that telling us? Besides you. What if she's wrong?
She's never wrong.
Because the key says short.
The key says shorts. Yes.
That's how I know the person who said that is not wrong.
So shorts are how much? $20. What's Y? Sunglasses. And sunglasses are how much? Have we answered everything? Go back and read the problem. Make sure we've answered everything.
Pairs of shorts can you get for $100?
How many pairs of shorts can you get for 100? How do you know that, Troy? And how'd you get that? So you would get 5 pairs for 100? So easy peasy or kind of difficult?
You can probably figure it out without doing all that. You notice that it's 20.
But how would you get 20?
Because, if you bought 2 pairs of shorts, 20 times 40, they gotta be $10. You'll figure it out. Probably.
We did. We figured it out eventually.
Without elimination.
It's the same thing. Ta-da! Real world math. When am I ever going to use this? Right here.
Yeah, in real life.
Probably not.
Are you seriously telling me that you'll never use math in real life?
I said
Or
this.
math.
Oh, okay.
Math. There is a lot of math that we do that's completely pointless. Why?
Yes, you do.
And then you go out into the world.
You got to have a
Fourth grade
business,
math
right?
is pointless.
And you got to have unknowns, which is math, and you got to be able to problem solve the angles, which is math. Boom! Math all in your face, Allie. I got you. Got you.
Yeah, that's why I walk into Walmart with a calculator and I'm not lying.
All right, ready for example 2? Does anybody have any questions on example 1? We ready for example 2? Yes, no, maybe? Is anybody? Okay. I will do this one without y'all if that's what we need to do.
No, because for one of the parts I wasn't paying attention. So I don't.
All right, so the first part says the sum of 2 numbers is 13. What does the word sum mean?
Equals.
Yeah.
Sum is addition. And the difference is 3. Subtraction. So if we have 2 numbers and they're unknown, what are we going to call them? X and Y. So for our first system, what are we going to write? Our first equation, rather. Not you. Somebody else tell me the next one. X minus Y equals 3. In the tray. Is your name on it? Is it all stapled together? Is it labeled with what it is? Because I don't even know what you're turning in, so I'm not taking it unless it's labeled and all stapled together. I know, life is tough. Alright, now we're going to use elimination to eliminate this. Now, can we just go ahead and eliminate with the way it is?
Yes.
Yes. Could we do it by adding or subtracting or either? Do y'all want to add and eliminate Y, or do you want to subtract and eliminate X?
Add and eliminate.
Let's add. Let's mix it up. Yes, you may.
Can I get something?
Yes, you may. Alright, so let's add straight down. What is X plus X? 2X. What is Y plus negative Y? And what's 13 plus 3? I'll be right here. So if 2X equals 16, what does X equal?
8.
How'd you get that? Magic. Now what do we do with that X? Does it matter where we plug it in? No.
Plug in for X.
Yep, as long as we plug it in for X. So we would say 8 plus Y equals 13. What would we do from here?
Subtract 8 on
So what does y equal? Now, this problem asks us one thing at the end. It says, what are the two numbers? Well, 8 and 5, we got that. Are these the only two numbers that could work?
I was just
Using your brain and math.
Oh wait, hold on.
Are these
No,
the
yeah,
only
yeah,
two numbers that can work?
Yes.
Are you sure?
No.
Give me two numbers that add to give you 13. 10 and 3, right? So they have to add to give us 13 and subtract to give us 3. What's 10 minus 3?
Bang.
Oh, yeah.
It's a bang.
So does that work? Does 7 equal 3?
No.
No. So 10 and 3 don't work. Look alive out there. All right, give me two other numbers that add to give me 13. 12 and 1. Okay, 12 plus 1 is 13, but what's 12 minus 1? Is 11 3? Okay. Give me two numbers that subtract to give you 3.
7 and 4.
Okay. 7 minus 4 is 3, but what's 7 plus 4? 11. Is that 13? No. All right, what about 6 and 3? 6 minus 3 is 3, but what's 6 plus 3?
9.
Is that 13?
No.
No. So are these the only two numbers?
Yay.
These are the only two numbers that will work. These are the only two numbers that work.
We're gonna be creating equations.
We are. That's why our learning target is creating equations
Right?
tomorrow.
All those things.
All right. Who did not turn in their 12 problems from yesterday? If you did not, get them out. Because we're going to do the word problems at the bottom.
Oh, I didn't do it.
And then we're going to make sure that our answers are written on the front, and we're going to staple everything together. And we're not going to make Miss Asbury have a heart attack because we don't write stuff down. Right?
What if I had maybe have a heart attack? What would you do?
Add your checkpoint. Add this one. No, it's the 12 problems that we
Is
have.
that stapled in?
I don't know what these two are, so that's always exciting. I can't figure out at the end you'll see.
Okay.
Also, who cut their paper, their quiz, so that it's in tatters? Why?
I didn't know we were gonna turn the word in, so I had cut it in strips already.
Did you type it back together or what?
I tried.
Good for it.
You're gonna have to work it out.
Nate, you don't have to worry about it.
Henry, do you have it? Okay, perfect.
Man, man.
Yes. You sure? I don't have it. Did you turn it into her yesterday? You put it in the tray? Could this be it? I don't have your sheet with it. Do you have your sheet? Okay, you turn that in with it. Alright. Alright, here we go. What you're going to do is you need a clean sheet of paper out now. Clean sheet of paper. With your 12 problems. And at the top of it, you're going to write word problems, elimination word problems. Everybody must write the same thing so that Miss Asbury knows what the heck it is whenever I look for it. Elimination word problems. And then you're going to put your name. Your name, not my name. But my name is Miss Asbury, so I'm going to write Miss Asbury. And I'm going to write today's date. I'm going to write my number. And I'm going to write that it's 8th period. Yours should look exactly like that, but with your information, not my information. Pardon? I'm trying it, sir. You're welcome. Now, you should have already done 1 through 12. Because that was your homework for the weekend, right? And guess what, y'all? My soccer team won, so Manny has to do his homework for the rest of the year. And I think that's why I hadn't been here for 2 days. But they won! Alright, so we're going to start with number 13. And we're going to do it together. And then you're going to do 14 and 15 without me. And then we're turning it all into the tray.
Wait, can we do 13 and 14 together?
No, we're doing 13 together. Maybe I'll have to look and see. If you want to look on the right-hand stack back there, you're welcome to.
Okay, because as we guys are doing this,
Alright, number 13. It says 2 times the number plus 3 times another number equals 13. So tell me how I would start this one off. 2x plus 3y. Now wait, we got 2x from 2 times the number. So 2 times x, because we don't know what that number is. Plus, so we have plus, that right stack, yeah. You'll have to look through it. It would be on the top couple pages. Alright, and then 3 times another number, so we have 3y equals, what does that equal besides Diamond and Alexia? 13. Then it says the sum of the two numbers is 7. What does sum mean? You add, so what am I going to add together? If the numbers are x and y, what am I going to add together? So you write x plus y equals 7. Is everybody with me? It said the sum of two numbers equals 7. And that was the second one. And then it said 2 times the number plus 3 times another number is 13. That's how we got the first one. Now, would you guys like to eliminate x or would you like to eliminate y? X? Okay. If we're going to eliminate x, what are we going to multiply this bottom equation by? 2? So let's multiply by 2. And D'Angelo's going to pick his head up so that he can do the problem with us. Are we going to multiply all the things by 2 or just one of the things? All the things. So that's going to give us 2x plus 2y equals 14. Do we agree or disagree? Agree? And then what are we going to do with our top equation? Slide it over. Thank you, Bronson. You too. Now, we're eliminating x. So are we going to add or subtract? Subtract, because those are the same number. The same sign. So 2x minus 2x cancels. 3y minus 2y gives us 1y. And 13 minus 14 gives us -1. Now, I like that we have so many options to plug this into, because I want to plug it in over here. It's just x and y by themselves. I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it right here. And I'm going to say x plus negative 1, and I should have wrote minus 1, right? Equals 7. How would I move this minus 1 over here? Add it. X equals 8. So my answer is 8, negative 1. How are we feeling? Are we alive? Can you try 14 without me? Yep, you're doing 14 and 15 without me. 14 and let me check it, then you can move on to 15. Go. And then we're putting them in the tray, so there's no time to waste. Right here, we wanted to eliminate x, so we're trying to make our x's the same, and we multiplied by 2. If we wanted to eliminate y, what would we multiply by? 3, because we're trying to make them the same. We're doing 14. Ooh, 4 times the number minus twice. What did we say about twice? 2 times, Danubia? 2 times another number.
What number?
She's trying to cut her hair.